In an absolutely merciless 12-hour period, I saw Stella cheat on her boyfriend, follow Punchy around, stare and gawk at people, avoid me, get kicked out by me, send Raymond in my campsite to make me angry, and become my worst enemy. It's time for her game to become mine, and for us to find a new villager for this island. Today is the day that we say farewell to Stella. Finally, thank God. I have mixed feelings about this, to be honest with you. I really do, because I'm gonna miss her, our dear friend Stella, not a friend of Rattle. Alright, thank you very much, Isabel. I need you to get caught up on the island issues. You're supposed to be like the people's advocate, right? Isn't that it? The social advocate? Where were you advocating for Rattle? I would love to know that, ew. I just saw him come out. I saw his ass come out. And that was a horrible way to start off my day, really. He's looking at me. He knows I'm talking about him. Look at the green grass, though. Oh my god, how pretty. I feel like I'm floating through a lemon lime Sprite themed area at Disneyland. I've never been to Disneyland. I went to Disneyland one time, but it was because I tagged along with a rich kid and I was like 5. I don't know how many tickets I have in my storage, and I'm not gonna go get more, so let's see. I have 60 tickets, that'll be good. I'm gonna go say goodbye to Stella because I want her to know that this was my doing and this was my vengeance coming true. I want her out. I want her to know that it was me. Look at Rattle. Look, he's trying his best. You're doing so good, buddy. You're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. I fixed it for you, okay? I fixed it. I'm the fixer here. I'm gonna fix everything. I'm like a mechanic. Cars are not my forte, but I can mess things up incredibly fast. Oh, boo-hoo, you got all your boxes. Are you wearing the sweater that I got you for Christmas? You trying to guilt me? You trying to make me feel bad? Yeah, I don't have the capacity for that. Sorry. You know what? You hurt my boy, you hurt Rattle, and you're done for. You're over. And that Christmas tree sweater, even though it looks great on you, is not gonna stop me from being a bitter asshole, okay? Don't worry about that, Stella. I was hoping we could talk before I left the island, Salem. Your advice meant a lot to me when I was trying to decide whether I should move. I'm a little sad to be leaving, but I'll be hoping the best for you. Oh, you're trying to take the high road, aren't you? Okay, great. Yeah, I'll be hoping the worst for you, okay? I'm driving under the bridge. I need you to understand this. I will sink lower than you have ever seen before in your life. I'll get Punchy out too eventually, but to think I made an exception on my island theme for Stella. And Rattle does have good judgment, okay? Rattle has fantastic judgment. Rattle was not the problem here, but you know who was? Stella. And we eradicate the problem, okay? That's what we do. So I think that we can finally move on. I think that it's time for us to go find a new villager. It's time for us to replace this empty hole. Get away from him. He's in a fragile state, okay? You're bright orange, man. You are bright orange. You are oranger than orange. You invented a new type of orange. And poor Rattle is just trying to heal. Why are these two trying to harass Rattle? You're not gonna get him into your little clique, okay? He's better than that. He may be sad and vulnerable right now, but he's better than that. Flick, okay, great. That's good luck, right? That's a good omen. Maybe Flick could cast a spell or something. We're supposed to be supporting each other here, Flick. You know this, I know this. Oh my god, Fuchsia. It's been a hot minute since I actually went on a villager hunt, to be honest with you. It's not that long. Okay, it's really not that long. But the thing is it feels like a long time to me because I don't have a concept of time. I'm always so excited to villager hunt until I walk into the airport and I have to look at Orville and it's like, oh, yeah, I'm doing this again. It sinks in. The reality of the situation is finally here. All of my hope is immediately drained from me. It's like some kind of horrifying stomach pump. Yeah, hi Wilbur. How's it going? How's it going, buddy? It's been a minute. Have I left you to fester for long enough? It's her. Yuka, baby, I know it's been a little bit. I know it's been a while, and I love you, I do. I don't care, you know? I forgive and forget, but why are you here? I wouldn't think you would want to come back. I wouldn't think you would want to relive this. That doesn't seem like you. Are you looking for help? I can't provide it, okay? I can't get you out of here, and God knows that Wilbur's not a good person. God knows Wilbur would leave you out here to die and fester, and I don't want that for you either. Be careful who you take a ride from. Please be careful. You want to hear about something that doesn't matter, do you? I bet you do. I had a phase a while ago, and by a while ago I mean like 5 years ago now, where I was really into collecting candles, and I accumulated a lot of candles, mostly like the Bath & Body Works 3-wick candles, but some Yankee candles, some single wick candles, and I was so into them for the time being, alright? I loved a candle. These candles were like my one little splurge, okay? And then I suddenly completely fell out of it. I did not buy a single candle again. I wasn't burning candles. So now I have like 20 candles just sitting away, rotting in my home. And are you kidding me? Yesterday, when I was kicking out Stella, this man was here, okay? Yesterday. I was doing fantastic for a while. I hadn't seen your face or thought about you in such a good amount of time, okay? It was fantastic. It felt great. It felt rejuvenating. Keep it away from me. Keep it far away from me. Thank you. Anyway, the candles. So I'm giving myself like a challenge to get rid of all the candles in the next couple months, like burn them all at this point. I'm 2 3-wick candles down. And this is like the most accomplished I've felt in a long time, okay? Like I didn't even know what I was doing doing when I bought all those candles, because some of them do not smell that good. And all of these candles that I haven't used that are sitting away, some of them are really good. Like I really like the cafe one I have, the Paris Cafe one. It's coffee scented. It's really nice. What the hell is up with Marshmallow Fireside though, dog? It doesn't smell like anything. It doesn't smell like shit. It's like it's all coming back to haunt me now, because I've had hyperfixations. I continue to have hyperfixations, but now I have to deal with the consequences because there's so many candles in my house. But I'm gonna get through all of them, and I'm gonna continue to update you on the candles that I burn. Hi, did talking about candles summon you, Marcy? I feel like it did. I'm sorry about that. You were not needed. You're really not needed here. I feel like she would try and ban Justice because she felt like it was too wild for children. It's so weird to me that it's gone. I mean, I kind of get it though at the same time, because not to be like this, I'm sorry, but every single day we move closer and closer to getting rid of a childhood in general, so I think that kids are too embarrassed to shop at places like Justice. You know, get your ugly zebra t-shirt. You need to have a childhood. You deserve to have a childhood. Children deserve to be children. I always do this. I always go on some kind of rampage whenever I start talking, whenever I do a villager hunt, and it just doesn't need to be there at all, ever. But you know what? I need to speak my truth. I'm not overly upset about who we've gotten so far, other than Raymond. Oh, it's Lyman. Lyman would be honestly really cute for the Scene Island, except for the fact that he's like pastel. He's really too pastel for it, but I love him. You know, I think he's a sweetheart. He reminds me of like the chalky texture of Smarties. I feel like if you crunch down on him, that guy would be a Smarty, dude. This is a Smarty of a man of a Smarty. Insert that Muppet song. I miss the Muppet song. That was like one of those TikTok songs that I just really liked. The Muppet song. Cause like, am I a man or am I a Muppet? I don't know. I could very well be made of felt, and I wouldn't know. My body has the integrity of felt. My bones could be wires. I don't know this. I could 100% be made of some kind of cloth. I could be stuffed. I always like to say that my dog looks like he's stuffed, like he's taxidermy, because he lays in certain ways that just make him look like a taxidermy bear, and that's very important to me. I think that's one of my favorite things about him, is that sometimes he just looks like he was made by a horrible taxidermy artist. Taxidermy is such a confusing thing to me. I totally get it as like maybe a pet memorial or something, or like a decoration or something. Don't put it anywhere near me. Like, I feel like it's a really cool art form, but I would kind of like rather see it made with fabric arts and that kind of stuff. Oh, good God. Oh, I didn't bring any sunglasses or like protective UV rays. I'm not wearing sunscreen currently. I need to get out. I feel like my retinas are hurting. I feel like my retinas are burning up. You can hear them sizzling. Taxidermy as a concept, like, I feel like it's a very, very cool form of artistry, and I love that, and I love any kind of artistry, but it just terrifies me. But at the same time, people like to conserve their tattoo skin, and I would probably do that, so, you know, I shouldn't judge. I should not judge. If you like taxidermy, that's great. If you like doing taxidermy, that's great. I don't know what my problem with it is. I guess it's just uncanniness, because it's the same thing as like seeing a face and knowing it's made out of plastic or something. It just feels a little weird if it's tried to pass off as a real face, you know? You know what I mean? It's probably the Uncanny Valley thing. I hate that. I don't hate it. It's my favorite type of horror, but I hate it. Uncanny Valley is just a whole different form of horror. Oh, Gail. Gail, my darling. She was so boring when I had her, but she's so cute. I mean, truly not a speck of personality. If you were having a bean burrito and there was a single fleck of rice, you would be able to notice it. You know that? There was not a single fleck of personality in here, okay? I looked, I checked. But you know what? She's great. She's very cute. She's adorable. I think the alligators are underappreciated. I really do. I think that they are so cute and everybody just looks past them, and that upsets me. It's like she came from the womb of watching paint dry. That's not my vibe, but thank you, Gail. I think the reason why I like Uncanny Valley stuff so much, analog horror and that kind of shit, is because it doesn't feel necessarily like you're gonna die. It feels like full of dread. And that's something that I don't think has been explored in horror enough. You already know you're afraid of killers or whatever. But when you're given something that you don't know you're afraid of and you don't know why you're afraid of, and then suddenly you're afraid of it, I think it has a better effect on you. I think it has a scarier effect. Maybe that's just me. I know a lot of people don't like it. I know a lot of people think it's not scary, but to me it's scary. He repeats the same thing to me as if I'm gonna listen, as if I'm gonna change anything. I know. Oh, right. You can go back to working at Bass Pro Shops now. I feel like there should be a Bass Pro Shops for people who don't like fishing. Let me explain, like a different genre of Bass Pro Shop. They got ponds. They got fun stuff. It's an emporium. It's an experience. But like, what if they had an art store? What if they had that, but it was Bass Pro Shops? What if they did that? That is such untapped potential, because I used to like going into Bass Pro Shops just so I could see all the water and all the cool displays. I guess some of those are probably taxidermy, aren't they? Wow, it's crazy. Everything comes full circle. Because Bass Pro Shops are truly one of the most exciting innovations, but they suck for everybody. So I need to understand why we haven't... It's crazy. It's crazy how the past comes back to haunt you. It's crazy how all of your memories will stick with you your entire life. I hope to hell that you're having a great time out here, buddy. I kicked your ass to the curb years ago, and by that I mean like 2 months ago. And I removed every trace of you from that island. I pretend you don't exist now, and you decide to come confront me again? I don't think so. You know, I don't need to put myself in this position. I can go, I can leave, but you can't. You paid to come out here. You paid to sit on this goddamn island, chatter. So you know what? You're lost, because I'm leaving. I'm not gonna fight with you, but I'm leaving. Stop putting yourself in the position where people feel like they got the upper hand over you, okay? He does not have the upper hand over me. Great, okay. I have to get out my ladder and I have to climb. Is this Miley Cyrus's discography or something? Why am I climbing? Oh my god, it's her. It's her. It's the poster child of Animal Crossing and also childhood trauma. Hi, Rosie. Oh my goodness, Rosie. Hello, how are you? Great to meet you. How are you? I'm Rosie. Welcome to my hype-tastic island getaway. Okay, it's not my island, but it will be. I want to be a pop star, and all pop stars own islands. She doesn't understand that she's already famous, that she's already plastered on every single billboard in Animal Crossing New Leaf, you know? I feel like this girl doesn't understand her impact, what she's done for this game, what she's done for our lives. She doesn't get that all the eyes are on her constantly, and good for her. I hope that means the fame isn't affecting her at all, because that is Animal Crossing. I wish she fit in with my island, but she doesn't, so I'm just gonna have to move on. What, are you not mad at me anymore, Wilbur? You dropped down in front of Rosie? Was that a torture tactic? Were you trying to get me mad that I couldn't take her? Because I'm not mad. I think she deserves to be free as a bird. I think that Rosie should be touring right now. So you know what? You didn't piss me off, Wilbur. I think you need to get better at this. You know, I'm jaded now. You need to figure out some new tactics, some new scare tactic to get me really riled up, because I'm not. You could even drop me off in front of Raymond like you did, and I said nothing. I said bye. I'm getting stronger by the day. I can assure you this. I can assure you this, Wilbur. You are getting weaker. Oh, okay. What is that color on her head? What is the color of her hair? What is that? Is that like olive green? And how did you do that? You know what I recently found out? Okay, look at my Animal Crossing character. I'm so sorry. Green eyes. Green eyes. There's green eyes on this character. You see that, great? That's because I thought for most of my life that I had green eyes. And you may be thinking, what do you mean thought? I don't have green eyes. I have gray eyes. I have gray eyes, and I have always had gray eyes, and I didn't know about this. And now it's like, okay, do I have to change my character's eyes? Is it lying if I don't do that? It's messing with me. What do you mean I have gray eyes? What do you mean that's a thing? Like, I just recently found out that that's a thing, and they're like rarer than green eyes for some reason. I don't know. Why were we never told about gray eyes? Gray eyes are not something that I knew about. Gray eyes were not a concept that I was aware of, but apparently I have them according to my eye doctor. If you were here for the video where I mentioned that I went blind in one eye for a couple days, you're a real one. You're a real one. Thanks for being here for so long. Gray eyes can't be real. That's like Alexandria's Genesis or something. You can't just say gray eyes to me. Wait, okay, that's Midge, and I know that's Midge. First of all, can you show your face? What was that on the back of her head? Oh, she's hiding now. Can you come out, please? Thank you. She has a thing on the back of her head. I didn't know about that. I have never seen that white bit on the back of her. Look at that. What is that? When did you get that? Did she dye her hair? I do not recall ever seeing this. If you put me in a court of law and you put me in front of a judge, I would say no. I do not recall ever seeing this. I don't know what this is. I don't know who this man is. And then Midge would get convicted for perjury. It is what it is. Sorry about that, Midge. The Animal Crossing character that I have never looks like me because I have weird colored hair and it's usually colored in sections. Like right now, my bangs or money piece or whatever you want to call it is dyed, and they don't do that in Animal Crossing. So this is just the color of the back of my head. The back of my head is black brown, but it's like the eyes feel like they're kind of crucial. I don't know. I feel like this is an identity crisis. You know, speaking of Alexandria's Genesis, somebody commented on one of my videos a while ago that I sound like a Homestuck character when I talk, that I have like the mannerisms of a Homestuck character, and it's ruining my life. Whoever you are, you were just making an honest observation. The reason I have a problem with it is because it's true. Y'all gotta start making shit up when you leave comments like that. You gotta start lying so I can say, no, that's not true. That's true. Oh. Why is he built like a magic 8-ball? Jesus Christ. I went to Celeste for the first time on this island on one of my best friend's islands, THYME, because she wanted help cleaning up weeds, and there were like 3 weeds on her island, so I just ran around for a while and, you know, talked about the blood of Christ and such. She gave me a star wand. I was hoping for an Ovalite, Celeste, but she also flirted with me, so I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to know about that. Like, Celeste, I'm taken. I know you don't know this, I know you're not aware, but I'm taken. It's not the time. I'm not looking to double time anybody. But it's like, if you're gonna flirt with me, why not give me the recipe that I want, you know, try and sweeten the deal? Even if she gave me the recipe, I would not have taken any kind of interest in her. Even though I think she's a beautiful, beautiful girl, I just would not be able to betray Fuchsia. I'm not that kind of bitch. I'm not Stella. However, it's like, you gotta really try. I'm just not over the Homestuck character thing. Why would you make me think about this? I don't want to live like this anymore, okay? Oh, my baby, my little baby. Oh my god. She's so sweet. I really wish she fit in with my theme, but I just can't do this. I can't do neutrals. I can't, you know? This is my eye-strain, horrifyingly bright island. We need bright villagers, or at least dark villagers. You know, one or the other. Neutrals, they're just not for me. I don't do neutral anything, ever. My clothes aren't neutral except for like black, but I'm not counting that as neutral. My makeup is never neutral. I should be clear. I mean, my makeup is never neutral because it's always black. Maybe I just like black. Neutrals have just never been my thing. Even when I was in my trying to look and act normal phase, you know, I wasn't about the neutrals. I wasn't gonna wear neutrals. And if you love neutrals, I really respect you. And if you're like a cottagecore person, I really respect you. I love all the aesthetics, okay? All the aesthetics are great to me. I love them all. Anytime that you find something that you really love and that makes you happy to wear, it makes you happy to be, I'm down with that. I love that. That's great. I look better in neutrals too. That's the thing. My skin tone looks good in neutrals. That ain't gonna change anything though. Hey, I've seen you like 3 times in the past 2 weeks for some reason. What's up? How's it going? Yeah, okay, bye. Real estate agent vibes. I'm back in my Love It or List It era too. Oh my god, Love It or List It is so good. I'm sorry, but it's peak television. Even though it's awful. Me and my friend Time from the island I just discussed, isn't that crazy? We were talking about Love It or List It in DMs a little while ago, and she was correct when she said to me that they never give Hillary enough money, okay? They're always like, we need you to fix this home so we can stay, and we're gonna give you $3. Like, if you actually want her to fix the home, give her more money. Give her something. And whenever she doesn't have the budget for something, they get pissed at her. Like, what are you thinking she's gonna do with $3 in a paperclip? What do you think that she is going to do with any of that? And she has to deal with bitch-ass David. And you know, they have terrifying sexual tension. I don't understand why you need to make sure that Hillary has to suffer the whole time. Oh, why are we doing that too? I'm talking about Love It or List It right now, Al. Can you give me some space? This is obviously something I'm very passionate about and something I put a lot of my life into, and you're interrupting me. So thank you, Al. Anyway, it's a fantastic show though. They got good chemistry. Because HGTV, the problem with HGTV is all of the really flavorless couples who do all the house renos on there, you know, they add nothing. I just want to see the houses. Love It or List It though, I'm looking at those too. Okay, I'm watching them. They add the flavor to Love It or List It. They add the flavor. They add everything good to Love It or List It. That's what makes Love It or List It such a special show. I love HGTV, but Love It or List It is one of the top ones, other than House Hunters, because you just get to see people arguing all the time. Like, House Hunters is nice because it's not based on one singular couple. Flip or Flop is my least favorite HGTV show, okay? I hate those two. And I need you to understand that this is personal. I've never met them before, but it's a personal hatred. House Hunters, it's like, sometimes I hate them, sometimes I don't, but they always make a stupid decision, and I like that. I like being able to make fun of them. I just had to readjust because I've been sitting on my foot and it's completely numb. Not a single nerve in there. Oh. It's the woman at the Walgreens beauty counter who always makes me scared. There's a woman at the Walgreens beauty counter. And if you work at the Walgreens beauty counter, trust me, it's not you, okay? And I feel like I need to say this, it's not you. There is literally no way in hell it would be you, okay? Don't worry about that. But there's this one woman who just like watches me. Just stares directly at me while I'm shopping. And Bree is that woman. Bree is that woman. It's disconcerting. It makes my Walgreens shopping experience very terrifying. However, Bree, I don't want to relive that. I don't want to go on my island every single day and it feel like the Walgreens prison that I live in right now. I don't want my Walgreens life to be repeated in my Animal Crossing life. The Walgreens is not going to help me. The Walgreens is not going to be good. Speaking of TV, I'm going to talk about The Last of Us again, but I swear I'm going to make it a different topic. In the most recent episode, and I don't think this is really much of a spoiler, but what I'm about to say is going to be discussing something that happened in the most recent episode, which is episode 8. If you want to skip it, it's okay. However, in the most recent episode, I was talking to my friends while we were watching it, and I was like, they should just start eating people. And you know what? They did start eating people, okay? They did. That was cooked up human meat. Here's the thing. Why didn't they do that any sooner? I'm not saying that it's a good idea. Oh my god. Oh my god, she is so cute. Comma ass eyes, I love her. Oh my baby, my darling. Lolly, you're everything to me. Lolly, you're on the cover of a knitting magazine. Lolly, I know that you knit me a beautiful sweater. I know it. I know I'm wearing a beautiful sweater that you knit for me right now. In my heart at the very least. I wish she fit in. She's just so nice. She's so sweet. She's so merciful, you know? This is a sight for sore eyes, absolutely. Anyway, I'm not saying they should have done that. I'm just just saying, how did they avoid that? Because I swear, if it was during the apocalypse, if we had no food and somebody was like, damn, your hair looks bad, you're going in the soup, man. You're going in the soup. Get down on the ground. I'm gonna hit you from behind and you're going in the soup. It is not the time to be rude. I would think that if anybody was rude on any of the little camps, they would be whacked. They would be whacked and put into the soup. I think that I wouldn't be able to control myself, and I don't want to eat human meat, certainly. But you know what? I do want people to shut up sometimes. Like, how did they avoid that for so long? They were like, oh yeah, we were eating deer and stuff. But Chris, with the loud ass mouth, is closer than a deer, and Chris is talking shit. Bada bing, bada boom, your head is in the soup. You could even use a skull as a bowl. Ew. Anyway, how did they avoid that for so long? Maybe I'm just a bad person. That could be it. I was so excited that I predicted it though. Whenever I predict something in a TV show, I'm like, oh my god, I have the biggest brain. I am Megamind. I don't know. I would expect human soup like a couple years after this started happening, to be honest with you. Like, I would be quickly expecting a human soup to happen. Not even if they were out of food. I just straight up think that people would get mad. To be clear though, I would probably be one of the first people to go. I do run my mouth quite a bit. You know, I would probably be soup by now. I would be Salem Soup, and that's kind of cute, actually. I like the name Salem Soup. Also, I wouldn't have any access to ADHD medication, so I would just kind of be wandering around. Boy, they could hit me easily. They could get me. Oh, hi Pico. Why am I getting all of these good children? All these good, sweet little babies who have done nothing wrong, who will one day rule a pearly kingdom. Okay, why am I getting these people? That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for people who are 2 seconds away from getting arrested. Pico, you're so cute. You're so adorable. You're so sweet. Why are you here? Why are you looking for me? I love you, and I hope that you find so much peace. But this is not what I am looking for. You know, you don't want to go on my island. You would die, I think. I think all the colors would flood your eyes and you would be very upset and you would die. And I don't want that for you, my dear. Pico, you deserve so much better. You deserve better than whatever's going on in here. It's like a fun house made of ghost parts. Since the video essay I posted recently, I've had a lot more ideas, and that means I'm going to be making more video essays, which is kind of a weird feeling, because I didn't think that I would ever be doing that as a fairly frequent thing. I didn't think that it would be something that would work out for me. It's always been something I've been interested in. One of my favorite circuits of YouTube is video essays. So, I don't know. I wonder if it will become like a thing. Who knows? I'm excited to see what happens with it, but thank you for all the love on the last one. I always really like reading your comments on those because they help me kind of see like real world ramifications of what I was talking about as well. And it makes me more equipped to do another video essay, you know? I like to learn from you guys. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I just got rid of you. This needs to end. Why are you so obsessed with me? Why can't you leave me alone? You were forcibly removed from the island with my own 2 hands, and now you're coming back for more? Get a grip. You could be in The Last of Us soup. I wouldn't care. How many tickets do we have? 40. Okay, that's pretty good, honestly. That's still a pretty good amount. We've seen a lot of good villagers, surprisingly. And Raymond. I swear to you, okay, I have gotten Raymond more times than I can ever count. There was an island I had where I would see Raymond every single villager hunt, so that was like 5 or 6 times I saw him, and I've seen him again, and I've seen him once or twice on this channel, and he was in my campsite yesterday, and he was my campsite villager on a different island. Leave me alone. All of you wanted him so bad in 2020, and yet he was clinging to my leg. He was clinging to my leg like a little dog. He's weird. You don't want him. Is that Twiggy? I swear. Oh my god. You wanna go? You wanna fight? You gonna push me? You gonna push me? Oh wow, you're gonna push me? Back away, baby. That's right. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I knew you were still a coward. I knew that you would still back away from any kind of fight that I tried to propose. Thank you, Twiggy, for reaffirming my ideas about you. I appreciate that. I'm always around for a fist fight, Twiggy. If you decide to get your confidence up, give me a call. I wish I was that kind of person in real life. I really do. I wish that I didn't cry when I tried to call people to set up appointments. I really do. It's like an Animal Crossing villager, boom, boom, boom. I even have good comebacks. I even have good ideas in my brain. Okay, the second I get on the phone, I'm like, hi, can I please get an appointment with my doctor? I think I'm dying. Phone calls are the worst for me. I don't know. It's better to talk to somebody in person than a phone call because I feel like I'm just making everybody mad on the phone. I feel like they're like frowning at the phone and I can't see it. Oh, good God. Shove it right back where it came from, Kyle. This is the second time in a very short era of you and Amanda being broken up that you've shown up looking for me. I'm not gonna help you. I am not gonna be with you. I don't like this kind of shit. Get some help. Go get therapy, maybe. Look for a therapist. Don't come looking for me. Just because me and Amanda are friends, just because me and Amanda know each other does not mean that I'm gonna pick your side. In fact, I would rather pick anybody else's side than yours. It's crazy. It's crazy. Every single person is out to get me personally. I'm sorry that I cannot like the Lions. I'm sorry that I have no love in my heart for the Lions, but I do have no love in my heart for the Lions, especially him. What are you doing out here, man? What are you doing? Do you think you're gonna survive out here for a single day? I think the ground is gonna eat you up and engulf you and make you into moss. I think that's what's gonna happen. So I suggest that you get going. I really do. I suggest that you turn the boat around. I suggest that you start swimming. I'm not your fairy godparent. Hope he's not holding out for a hero. It's also crazy because that video essay was like my first non-specifically Animal Crossing focused video essay. So that's cool. It was a nice branch out a little bit, and I did Neopets recently, which was really fun. Hello? Is anybody out here? Does anybody have any... You need to call somebody, dude. He's like wanted. He's wanted by the FBI. Like the real FBI. They want him for crimes, Wilbur. Did you know this makes you an accessory to a crime? Did you know about that? I'm normally not a snitch, but I could make an exception. Could make an exception for you. You know, maybe for one day, the no-narc Salem that I am currently could become snitch in Salem. Maybe it could, just for you, because you're so special. I'm hosting criminals on my island right now, okay? Rattle is doing nothing legal in that little house of his. For you, he'll become a narc. Have fun in jail. Have fun in prison, Wilbur. I do need to finish this villager hunt, though, so I'm not gonna call until later. But I suggest you start getting your things in order. Oh my god, hi, Vivian. Hi, I was just talking about the law. You're a lawyer, right? You look like a lawyer. I've always said that. I've always said you're a lawyer. Could you help me? So, like, I just witnessed a crime. I just witnessed a criminal out on the loose who's wanted by the FBI. You know, that's big payment, right? That's big payment. And I just witnessed, right, this man right here, he's an accessory to the crime, okay? He transported the criminal. He was transporting and hiding a criminal who's wanted by the FBI. Can you help me with that? Okay, I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself, Vivian. You know what? And you won't get your cut. You won't get your cut for your Lamborghini to pay off your Lamborghini. You probably already paid it off, but don't you want another Lamborghini? I'm just saying, I can offer you that. I can offer you that. I have information. It's crazy. They don't want to help you. They never want to help you, especially when you have a break in the case. When you have a break in the case with Coach, and Coach is one of the most dangerous people alive. You should not be. I could help them, and you know what? They don't take me. They don't let me. They don't listen to me. When Coach kills again, I'm gonna say I told you so. I'm gonna say another life was lost because you didn't do anything. You didn't listen to me. And Vivian, you know what? Blood's on your hands too. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna vomit. You know what? You know what? I shouldn't have said anything about reporting his ass to the police, because I'm about to go with him. Oh my god. You know what? I said step up your game. I said you gotta do something a lot worse to make me mad. Oh boy. It's been a while. I think the last time I saw you was when I made a house for my two exes. My two exes who abandoned me, and I put you two together and you were happy. Well, have a good one, Phoebe. Really, have a good one. I hope the beautiful house that I built you is holding up really well. I do. I hope it's looking gorgeous. Wilbur, you're dead. You know, that was real funny. That was real funny, Wilbur. You did good. You really pulled one on me. You ever heard of the rule of threes, Wilbur? You know, I was so pumped. I was gonna say, right before we got to Phoebe, that this was going pretty well. Oh no. Now it's ruined. If Ione shows up, I'm nuking this entire channel. Everything is going missing from it. Every single video. And you know what? It's gonna be all Wilbur's fault. Send your hate mail to wilbur@hotmail.com. He would use Hotmail, 100%. You ever met somebody who uses Hotmail, right? Think about it, it's Wilbur. Wilbur would use Hotmail. I can categorize people very easily by what email they use, okay? Gmail is like the common email. You can't learn a lot about a person from their Gmail account. Apollo, you have an AOL account, thank you. iCloud, though. iCloud is somebody who doesn't have their assets in order, and I mean that lovingly. They're very, very messy. iCloud is like somebody who's just kind of trying to figure their life out, you know? Hotmail, you need to be scared of somebody with Hotmail, okay? They've got secrets. You gotta rethink it there. You gotta check some things out, baby. AOL, they're gonna die in 7 days. But if it's like some obscure email platform, again, problems, but like worse than Hotmail, okay? Hotmail is just probably not the best person. Other platforms, they're probably running a crime ring, baby, okay? Oh, Yahoo, that's another one. Yahoo, you need to change your passwords, dude. You haven't changed your passwords in years, okay? I know this full well. A lot of people who use Yahoo straight up don't understand the internet. Oh, it's Kevin. Stream the leftovers, I guess. Anyway. Kevin is like the guy who would offer to fix your car and then accidentally makes it a lot worse, like starts making it make a new noise, makes a new worse noise, like something's boiling inside of it. That's what Kevin does to your car. He's like, I'm the best mechanic around here, okay? You're not gonna get anything else and you're not gonna beat my price. And maybe you won't beat his price, but also your car just got 7 years taken off of its lifespan. It's gonna break down in 2 weeks and you're not gonna be able to fix it. Oh, it's Peaches. She would honestly almost work if it wasn't for the country girl orange hair. You know, she's got too many country girl vibes. She's not seen bright, if you know what I mean. If the hair was a different color, yes, 100% she would be coming home with me. Even though I have problems with her, we've had prior beef, you know what, I'm a vegetarian and I ain't fucking scared of her. That song is so good. I'm sorry. I hate to say it. I really do hate to say it. And you know what? I had an argument recently, okay, with some of my best friends. This is very important. It was life-threatening. Some of my best friends said that nightcore is bad, okay? And they're right. 100% they're right. But you can't deny that when nightcore Angel with a Shotgun comes on, you're gonna go hard to that. Nightcore is bad. But boy, you're gonna go hard to it. And you can't deny that. You can't sit there and say outright nightcore is bad. You have to say nightcore is an art form. A bad art form, but it's an art form. Oh, it's her. You know, I feel really weird about Mint because I used to have her as like almost a dreamie. I used to really love Mint, and slowly but surely, my like for her has just disintegrated. It's like I've put her through the wash like 20 times and now I'm not so much of a fan of the fabric texture. You know what I mean? Like I used to really love Mint and I just don't know where that went. But like nightcore was a delicacy, okay? It's like if somebody said High School Musical is bad. That's the exact thing. Like yes, obviously, but it's a part of me. But it's a part of everybody. It was culture. It is culture. What, you gonna call the cave paintings bad because they didn't have art supplies? No, because they're cave paintings. Nightcore is the same thing. Nightcore is an art form. It's an early art form, but it's the same thing. I am right about this. You can't fight with me about this. TikTok nightcore is different though. That's bad. I 100% agree that that's bad. And they don't call it nightcore. They call it sped up. No, it's not. And it's worse. So thank you for that. Thank you. Oh my lord, no, thank you. Can I move on? Can I move on? Can I find somebody? I need somebody to love. I'm not necessarily trying to find somebody new for Rattle, by the way. I just need to make that clear. I'm trying to find somebody new for me. Rattle will decide what he wants to do. Rattle has his own free will. Rattle knows what he wants. I'm not going to be involved with that. However, I am going to be finding somebody new to be my person that I can talk to and confide in because I love Fuchsia and I would tell her anything. But you need a best friend too. You can't just have a girlfriend. You need a best friend. You need best friends, plural. And Rattle's my best friend, and I need another one. I need another one that's not Stella. No thank you. He just looks so devious, so nefarious. He's like, I'm the person with the nuclear launch codes. Like, okay, don't tell me that and don't look at me like that. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what you're thinking about because you can see it right through his eyes. You know, I hate when you can see that somebody's thinking something evil right through their eyes. You know, it's like, oh my god, what are you thinking about? I can see it. You had your fun with Phoebe, okay? You had your little moment where I was all gasping and upset, alright? You had it. You had it. Our fun is over. I'm back to being full of hatred. Oh, I said soup, not stew. And you would have been in the soup in the first 10 minutes. I'm sorry. I don't like eating meat, but you would have been in the soup. I don't control that. I only control the people that go in the soup. I don't control the animals. I wouldn't put any in there. Gonna make merch that's just a bowl of soup. What do you think? I mean, like on a t-shirt, it's a picture of a bowl of soup on a t-shirt. What do you think? Then you could buy clothing at the soup store. How old is that now? Hold on. How old is soup store? How old is soup store? 2015? What? 2015? Soup store is not from 2015. Sandy, shut up. Not now. Soup store is not from 2015, okay? Soup store had to be like 2 years ago. And in my brain, 2 years ago is 2018, but that's a different thing. I could swear on my life, okay? This is a Mandela effect. When do you remember soup store? Is it just me dealing with this right now? When do you remember soup store? If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is deeply concerning. I'm not talking about like a Campbell's factory or something. Campbell? I don't know. I'm not in a good space right now after learning about the soup store thing. There was a video called I'm at soup, and it was a meme. You don't know what that is? I hope you know what that is. It would be terrifying to me if you didn't. I'm at soup was a cultural event, and it didn't happen in 2015. I can assure you that. Some of the things I add onto my sentences, I don't know where they came from, and I don't know why I say them, but I feel like I have to say them. Annabelle, please leave me alone. Annabelle, no. Annabelle, no. No, thank you. Go home. I always notice them when I'm editing, and it makes me upset. Why do I start saying things at the end of my sentences when I don't need to be there? I don't understand this. This isn't something that I want. I don't plan this. I never cultivated this. This was just cursed onto me like some kind of old scroll. I've had a problem with saying like before, but that's pretty common. I don't know how many tickets I have left, but I feel like I'm starting to run low and I don't understand. We started off so good. Was I too cocky? Probably. I'm like constantly too cocky. Hosier finally announced when his singles are coming out. They come out in 11 days. I'm so pumped about this. Drago. And it's like I would. I would. I might. But he's a man. and I'm not really in the mood for a man to show up here right now. There has to be a very certain mood that I'm in to allow a man to enter my island, and it's not the mood right now, because Stella is a rare case, you know? A man that's a gamble every time you do it. Anyway, I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. I talked about it a little bit at the end of my February podcast, which you can get if you want to join the membership. That's the perk. I always forget to say that. I don't know how to advertise that, and I don't want to advertise it because I don't want to ever feel like I'm asking anybody for anything, you know? I've been waiting years for this, okay? I don't stick with interests a lot, but I have stuck with Hosier for years. Hi, Velma. She looks like she makes really good apple cobbler. That's a nice thing. That's a nice thing. I hope that she is hoping to open up a bakery soon. I would love to help her. I'd love to support her. I love you. I wish you so much luck, Velma. I really do. I really do wish you so much luck. People who can bake are the best people ever. Like, you know you're gonna get a fun person if somebody can bake. Baking, like, only comes naturally to a very certain type of person, you know? I feel like you have to understand, you have to be a nice person, you have to be a sensitive person to learn how to bake. These are just my observations. I could be wrong. There could be an evil baker. There could be a baker who just hates everybody. I don't know them, though. I've never met this baker. I've never met this very evil baker who hates everybody. But, you know, they're probably out there. They're probably out there. I don't know. They could be right next door to me, and I wouldn't know. Anyway, the seasons will change, but oh my god, I started listening to Hosier in 2014. 9 years? Is that 9 years? Yeah, 9 years. 9 years. I have been on the same boat. Oh my god. Hi. Hey. This hurts me. This hurts me, okay? This is painful. Hi. You need to be on Amanda's island, though. You need to be close to Amanda. I can't do that to her, okay? I can't. And also, her colors would kind of work, to be honest with you, which is the worst part. But no, I shouldn't. I shouldn't take Anka. Listen, I trust Fuchsia completely, but if Anka was on the island, I wouldn't know if everything was stable. I don't think I could personally have a relationship with anybody if Anka was on the island, okay? That is a fly trap. That is a trap door. I would lose everything, okay? Not for me. I am finally secure at the moment. I don't think so. I don't think it's Anka time. No, I need to have some kind of security here, dog. My Switch is making noises again. And the last time this happened, about 3 months later, it broke. I'm just not gonna think about that. Anka and Kyle, huh? How interesting. Really? If this was Russian roulette, I would have died multiple times already, to be clear with you. I swear my voice is never gonna come back from whatever's wrong with my sinuses. I don't know. It sounds so much better than it used to, okay? It sounds so much better. But at the same time, I still hear the nasally. Okay. I accept it. I hold it close to my heart, and I let it go. I don't even know what that is. Is that a therapy tactic? What is that? Where did I get that from? That's something. I don't know what that is. At this point, this is a simulator. And I don't mean simulator like, oh my god, reality's a simulator. I mean, we're just acting like Sims. I don't think reality is a simulator, but I do think everybody's acting like Sims. And by that, I mean doing nothing productive. I'm so excited for that Sims pack. I don't think I'm gonna buy it. I don't really have it in my budget to buy the new Sims pack, but I want to see everybody else play it. I want to see everybody else have like their kids and stuff. I love The Sims. I do, in the small bursts that I play it every 6 months. It's worth buying for the small bursts, to be honest with you, because those are one of the deepest, most intense relationships with a video game you're ever gonna have for like 2 days. That's gonna take over your entire life. And I know so many people who do that. It's so common. Zucker. 19 tickets, okay. 19 used to be my favorite number. I don't know why. Now it's 6, and it has been 6 for a long time. It's my birth month. I like the way it sounds, but my favorite number used to be 19 until I was like 12. Why? I don't know why it was. I used to put 19 in my usernames. I used to have 19 everywhere. Okay, 19 was my favorite number. And 19 isn't special to me. Nobody in my family was born on the 19th. I never knew anybody born on the 19th. I don't know where it came from. That's the thing. Now that 6 is my favorite number, I know where 6 came from. But where did 19 come from? What was in my subconscious that made me love 19 so much? Is there something I should know about that? What's up with the number 19? Oh, hi Boris. He's such a cool design, honestly. That's one of my favorite pigs. I think he's interesting. I think he's different. I want a friend. And you know what, Celia? I invited Celia on here to be my enemy. Celia's being nice. Celia's being very sweet. You know, none of these people ever listen to my stage directions, and it's pissing me off. I don't know, maybe my favorite number should be 19 again at some point. I don't think I can let go of 6, though. I've grown very attached to 6. I love 6. If I had an Australian accent, that would be hilarious. I was watching this iceberg. It was like a horror iceberg. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. No, I can't separate you and Nan. I can't. I'm sorry, Diana. I love you so much. It was so good to see you, baby. I love you. I love your face. I love your heart. I love your demeanor. You're everything to me. Anyway, I was watching this horror YouTuber who had like a really goofy Scottish accent, and he was talking about Jonestown. He was like, Jim Jones made his cult followers drink a Kool-Aid that would kill them. Man, that's terrible. That's horrible. I'm so sorry about Jim Jones. Nothing else gets me like that. I'm sorry. But he was like so animated about it too. I swear. If he was just like Jim Jones, I would be like, yeah, okay. But he was like Jim Jones. This video is devolving. This video is devolving, baby. It is going to hell. That's a man. No. I'm looking for a Muppet. I love a Muppet, okay? I don't like most Disney properties. I could love a Muppet. I love a Kermit the Frog ass fucker. Something's wrong with me today. Something is like going deeply wrong in my brain right now. I'm like short-circuiting. You're a funny man, Wilbur. Is this my Joker moment? What do you think, Wilbur? Is it? You think? I think this is gonna be the longest video I've made in a while. I've been going shorter with my videos because I want them to be more clean cut and easier to watch and less stuttering. But at the same time, sometimes I just sit here for 3 hours and I have so much footage that they stay long after I edit them, which I think is what is going on here. Because apparently I'm in some kind of state at the moment. At least I'm not in Ohio. The fourth weed smoking girlfriend, okay. I have to pee so bad. I've had to drink a lot more water lately, which is annoying. It's always annoying. But I don't think the human bladder is at all optimized for what it's supposed to do, because I swear you can drink water and it's out of you again in 2 seconds. Hi, Walt. One day I'll have you. One day I will have the villager with my grandpa's name, but it's not today. It is not today, I'm sorry. Like, there is no way that this is correct. There is no way. Why do I have to piss so often? Are you even retaining any of that water? It's fountains. The bladder has to be the size of a fucking coin. You know, we can do better. We can do better. We have great optimized hearing. We have great optimized eyes. But I have to pee every 2 seconds? I was so content with being dehydrated and not having to pee that often, okay? Maybe I was in horrible shape. Maybe my body was dying. But at least I didn't have to run to the pisser every 2 seconds and say, hey, can you hold on? I'm like on the phone with somebody. I'm like, hey, can you hold on? I have to piss. I have to piss. And I'm gonna have to do that 3 times in this 30-minute call. And they'll be like, is everything okay? Are you all right? Yeah, no, I'm pissing like a racehorse. That's what I'm doing. I am some kind of fountain of youth. Yeah, no, it's definitely getting worse. I'm talking about piss now. 12 tickets. Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Maybe since I talked about how I love 6 now, it'll be the 6th ticket left that I find somebody good, maybe. Probably not at this point. I think that I'm making shit up to try and get myself to finish this. You know what's bonkers? You know what's wild? YouTube's overarching journey as a website has been insane, and I really miss the old YouTube. I swear I'm not just trying to say this through a nostalgia lens. Yeah, okay. I think that the quality and the ideas and the fun should be maintained, okay? I think that that should be maintained from old YouTube. I don't think anybody who was on there should have been on there, except for like a select few people who are still with us today. The people who have stuck around are a lot of times pretty good. Not all of them, but I miss the relaxing vibe of YouTube, like the just hanging out with somebody vibe of YouTube, because I feel like it has really optimized itself, which is great, but it also puts profit at the forefront of everything, and that's gonna affect your content so much. It affects content for everybody, whether they're doing it for money, whether they're doing it as a job or not. You're working on it, you're putting time into it, you know, you're putting hours into it like you would a job, so it has to affect it. You didn't ask about that, sorry, but I wanted to talk about it, so I did. You know, it's fine. Wear pants. Put the cheekers away. You do not have Michael C. Hall's ass. You know what? It's time I come clean about that. In season 7 or 8 of Dexter, I'm not 100. I think it's season 7. Michael C. Hall's ass is out. Michael C. Hall's buttocks are out. And I want to say this as a homosexual, as somebody who is absolutely 0% attracted to men. That thing's a work of art. Like, I mean this in a not at all sexual way. That's Michelangelo's David carved, you know? From a standpoint of artistry, it's a good butt, good shape, good form. It doesn't come across as nudity. I'm just like, yeah, that's a sculpture. Anyway, that's the gay take on Michael C. Hall's ass. I'm so sorry. I need this to end too, just as much as you do, okay? It's just gonna keep getting worse. Oh, no. Is that Pippi or Genji? It's Pippi. Okay. The ticket I'm about to go on is going to be the 6th ticket, so let's see if my hypothesis is right, okay? I'm going to need you to manifest as well. I'm going to need you to put your entire brain into this. I don't care if it's the middle of the night. You're going to wake your brain up. You're going to get in tune with your mind, and you're going to say, please let this be over with. I'm doing it. I'm taking a deep breath in. I'm ready to accept a life that I deserve. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Oh, I shouldn't say that. No, if I say a life. I'm ready to accept a life that I want. We're going to do this. We're going to get this done, okay? There's so much power in all of us, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I believe in us. Okay. 5 tickets left. That's enough. That's enough to find nobody. It's enough to find nobody. No more manifesting. I'm taking in the reality of the situation. This is bad. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling today? How's the silentiest Lyman? Hi, Orville. I'm the character from Homestuck, Vriska, the real one. I got locked out of my credit card account, and now I can't buy a plane ticket to go see the dream villager that I want. Very sad. I think you and your brother could take me here. I'm here with John Egg. I'm here with John Egg as well. John, say hi. He's quiet. Can you help me? This is not a scam. This is my private account that only my fans are on, my Vriska Homestuck fans. That's not what I was asking for. You'd think if one person on this universe was gonna fall for a scam, it would be Orville, but okay, you know what? Don't be true to character. Fine, don't be true to character. I get it. You wanna hurt me. That's fine. 2 tickets, baby. 2 tickets, and then I have to autofill this fucking plot. Because I'm not getting more. No, thank you. Oh, I thought it was Jambette, because I would take Jambette. Okay, whatever, it's fine. I would take Jambette. She works with the color scheme. She's fun. She's exciting. I think we could be good friends. I do. But that's not Jambette. That's the thing. That's the guy. I entered the Neopets poetry contest. I really hope they pick it. Spent a long time on it. I'm just pulling things out from my filing cabinet of a mental space right now. My Neopets poetry. Yeah. I'm a writer for a living, and I still don't know if that's gonna win. But I really want one of the paintbrushes they give away as prizes, and also I want attention, so... Oh my god. Peanut the conservative. Peanut the Americana girl. Shit on a brick. I'll see you in a minute. Fuchsia, I've made a horrible mistake. What is up, Salem? Oh, you don't. My career, my livelihood, my heart, my organs, my soul. I think you're better at this morning thing than I am, Precious. I love you. I really do, but it's gonna be a horrible morning because I did something bad. Barbara, hi. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, so it sold immediately. That's not good, is it? That just worries me. To be honest, I don't know what to do here. All right, okay. Yeah, okay. It's finally ending. You know what? I'm just going with the fact that it's finally ending, and we can be done with this, and we can be done looking, and this hellhole can end, and I need to click on it. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, right. Yeah, funny Stella. Thank you. Hilarious, Stella. You're so hilarious. Yeah, okay. All right, thank you. That's why I ended it with her. That's why I kicked her ass to the curb, because she would do shit like that. Hi, hey, I fucked up. Oh, I made a mistake, Fuchsia. Maybe we'll use some amiibos in the next video. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Thank you to all of my members. You're so great. I love you so much. Stay safe. Stay wonderful. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.